Dude, that's my spot. I think I'm crooked. Hold on, I gotta fix that. Ready to do the video now? Hey everybody, welcome to my channel, Finding Disney, where we're finding the Disney magic at home. And today we're just hanging out in our PJs and sharing our 5 favorite pins that we have in our Disney collection, our Disney pin collection. So I have a pin board here that I'm going to be putting my pins on so I can share them with you. And at the very end, I'll do a close-up. That way you can see a really nice shot of the pins. Right, Shadow? Let me center myself a little more. I should mention that this is actually a collaboration. Christy from Christy's Corner put this together, and I think there's 5 other participants, including myself, who will be uploading today and sharing their 5 favorite pins in their pajamas as well. I can't remember the title. I think it's like Pins and Pajamas or something like that. And if you're a Disney YouTuber or just a YouTuber and you would like to do this pin tag, you're welcome to. But enough chit chat. Let's start with the pins. The very first pin I'm going to share with you is an Aladdin and Jasmine pin on the flying carpet. And I know in my intro I said that I would share the pins at the very end, but actually I think what I'll do is I'll do a close-up of the pins and I'll insert them while I'm chatting, because this is just too far away for you to see the pins. So it has Aladdin and Jasmine on the flying carpet scene, and it's absolutely gorgeous. I think this is my very first Loungefly pin that I ever purchased, and I really love it. I just think it's absolutely gorgeous, and there's a lot of detail to it. Also, I learned in purchasing this pin that they are tradable in the parks. I didn't think that they were, but people will trade Loungefly pins. Of course, that is a preference. Not everybody will want to trade the Loungefly pins, but people will trade them. Okay, pin number 2. I'm just kind of randomly stabbing at my pins here. I have them in a pile ready to share. It was tough picking 5 pins because I don't have a huge collection, but I do have about, well, wait a minute. Okay, I'm back, sorry. I thought that my video was on time lapse, so I wanted to just check it really quick. Okay, back to business. So anyway, I do have 40 or 50 pins, so I don't have a huge collection. My children have about 20 to 30 pins each. So I did pull from their collections as well. I looked at their stuff, but I only picked 1 pin from my children's collection. Bye, Shadow. And I picked this Chip and Dale pin. It is a Living with the Land pin, which is one of my favorite attractions. I'm not entirely sure why. I think it's just one of those attractions that kind of get you out of the sun. You sit on the boat, and it's a learning experience. It's really neat. The Land Pavilion, just in general, in Epcot, I think is just truly, truly interesting. And it has one of my favorite rides, Soarin'. And so I love that Chip and Dale is carrying that Mickey-shaped pumpkin, and Chip and Dale are one of my favorite characters. I know they're kind of underrated, but they're so funny, and they're just getting into mischief all the time. But yeah, this is a pin-on-pin element. And I just think it's a gorgeous pin, and it just kind of sums up Epcot for me. Okay, the next pin I'm going to choose is this Toy Story pin. Back in 2018, when Toy Story Land opened up, I believe it opened the summer of 2018. August, maybe? I can insert that date across the screen. But I was unable to go to Toy Story Land, and it seemed like just about all my friends were visiting, all my Disney friends were visiting Toy Story Land. Either Pixar Pier was opening up, and also Toy Story Land in Walt Disney World pretty much the same time. And I picked this pin up at Box Lunch, but it is a limited release pin that Box Lunch had, but it's actual Disney pin. It has the Mickey waffling on the back, and it says Toy Story Land. Now, I have since been able to visit Toy Story Land. Toy Story Land is extremely cool. When you walk in, you just feel completely immersed in the land. You have to go to Hollywood Studios to see it. Slinky Dog Dash is so much fun to ride if you like roller coasters. It's like the smoothest roller coaster I've ever ridden. But I just think this pin is just so cool because it kind of commemorates that moment, and that is the first limited release pin that I've ever purchased. So that's why I wanted to share it with you today. The next pin I have for you is a Minnie Mouse pin. This is from Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween Party. I purchased this pin in 2018. So that is, so I did get to see Toy Story Land in 2018, but I wasn't there in opening. Oh, Shadow's back. Hi, buddy. Oh, he's just gonna be right in the mix. Okay. No, you can't be there, honey. Okay. Bye. Don't show us your butt. There you go, buddy. Okay. Me and Shadow coordinated today. I wore my orange Mickey leggings and he is orange. So anyway, this is from Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween Party. I went in 2018. Oh, go away. I'm gonna shut him out of the room, I think. He's being distracting. This is the very first time that I had been to the Halloween party, and my son and I dressed up as Tweedledee and Tweedledum. It was so much fun. So I knew I wanted a pin to commemorate that time, and it's really neat. It has a spin element to it. It's kind of got a rubbery feel too. The cupcake in the very center has this rubbery feel to it, and it's really neat. So it has the spinny element and the cupcake in the middle. Oh, and the one that Minnie's holding also has a rubbery element. And it's just so cute. And it says Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween Party on this cupcake down in the bottom. Now, I'm not usually thrilled with pins that have dates on them. The reason being is just, I just don't always like it because it does commemorate the moment, I guess the year, but I just prefer the pin to not have any writing on it, I guess. But that's so small, and it's commemorating the Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween Party, so I will accept it. So my fifth pin I want to share with you is this. It's a regular rack pin, and it doesn't have anything special to it. Shadow, can you make up your mind? It doesn't have anything special to it, but it has Daisy and Minnie taking a selfie in front of the castle, and I just think it's so funny. I don't know, I bought this pin on a trip with my friend Trisha. It was a Gateway Travel convention. If you didn't know, now you know that I am a Disney vacation planner. I also plan Universal Florida vacations as well, but I went on a convention with her, and it just reminded me of her and I just taking selfies in front of the castle. And this also just reminds me of my friend April. My friend April and I are both huge Disney fans, and we've never been to Disney together, but I can imagine this will be us someday taking our picture in front of the castle. It also reminds me of my friend Liz too. She is a huge Disney fan as well. And one of these days, I'm gonna get to Disney with these gals. So now that I've showed you all my pins up close, I wanted to show you just a few of the pins that I had that were like honorable mentions. I had so many pins that I had to kind of weed out, but I thought you guys might like to see a few of my honorable mention pins as well. So just a minute and I'll give you a close-up.